portrait photograph of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, taken in 1865 by Alexander Garner, 2 months before his death. American writer Edgar Allan Poe posing for a photo in September 1849. Edgar is known for his Gothic tales of mystery and macabre, including The Raven and The Telltale Heart, and is considered a pioneer of modern detective fiction. Tsar Nicholas II was the last ruler of Imperial Russia. In 1917, he was forced to abdicate the throne due to the Russian Revolution. The following year, in 1918, he and his family were executed, marking the end of more than 300 years of Romanov rule in Russia. In 1953, Albert Einstein was captured in a joyful moment, laughing at a luncheon at Princeton University in New Jersey, United States. An ambulance driver from the British Women's Auxiliary Army stood at attention in France on April 13, 1940. California National Guardsmen were photographed kissing their wives goodbye as they prepared to depart for Camp Cook, California, on September 2, 1950. Charlie Chaplin dressed as his famous character, the Tramp, for his silent film, The Pilgrim, in 1934. This iconic character is known for his distinctive bowler hat, mustache, and cane, embodying humor and charm. In 1946, a father passed out upon meeting his triplets for the first time. This touching moment captured the overwhelming joy and surprise of becoming a parent to 3 babies at once. A lead able seaman, nicknamed Popeye, with 21 years of service, was photographed on board the battleship HMS Rodney in 1940. This ship was one of the 2 Nelson-class battleships built for the Royal Navy in the mid-1920s. Anita Louise as Titania in the 1934 film A Midsummer Night's Dream. The portrait taken by Elmer Fryer beautifully captures her enchanting portrayal of the Fairy Queen, showcasing the vibrant costumes and magical atmosphere of the film. On April 7, 1939, twins Mrs. Eileen Moon and Mrs. Kathleen Robbie both became mothers for the second time in less than 2 years at Columbia Maternity Hospital in Washington, D.C. This unique experience highlights the close bond they shared, celebrating the joy of welcoming new babies into their families together. In 1956, Elvis Presley received a polio vaccine backstage at the Ed Sullivan Show in New York City. The vaccine was administered by Assistant Commissioner Harold First, while Health Commissioner Leona Baumgartner watched. Reverend Martin Luther King Jr., a prominent civil rights leader, photographed at his church in Atlanta, Georgia on August 18, 1962. Shirley Slade was one of over 1,000 women recruited by the U.S. government to join an intensive 7-month training course aimed at making them the first female pilots to enter the Air Force. This photo, taken on October 31st, 1940, in Los Angeles, California, captures Private John G. Winberry embracing his 2-year-old son, Robert, just before he set sail for Hawaii with the 250th 1st Coast Artillery of the California National Guard. A 1911 mugshot showing Charles Davis, a man who was arrested and sentenced to 3 years in prison for housebreaking. This 1970s Arizona magazine cover features 2 Native American women, highlighting the culture and traditions of indigenous communities in the state. Laika, a Soviet space dog, became the first animal to orbit Earth on November 3, 1957. She was launched aboard Sputnik 2, marking a significant moment in space exploration. Although she did not survive the mission, Laika's journey paved the way for future human space travel. The crew of Apollo 11, Michael Collins, Buzz Aldrin, and Neil Armstrong, posing for a publicity photo. They made history by landing on the moon on July 20th, 1969. Young Norma Jean, before becoming the famous Marilyn Monroe, photographed in 1946 by Richard C. Miller. We hope you enjoyed today's collection. See you soon again,